John Wayne. Hello? Hello?
This rich nigga thinking they free.
I love it, okay. What's up, man? You walking on my face? Huh? Alright.
Coach, the weather this time of year in the South, perfect. Fall football weather, and we've got the roof wide open here at Mercedes-Benz Stadium in the heart of Georgia. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Tampa Bay Buccaneers and the Atlanta Falcons.
What?
None.
And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Let's go. 70, Indy. Strip the ball. Strip that ball. Rush in, rush in, rush. Hey, Sam off. Switch. Squeeze.
Now a handoff here to his running back. Call it officially a loss of 2 on the first play from scrimmage. Second down. Okay, there's a tone setter. First play from scrimmage, stuff them in the backfield.
You know what they were doing last night in the hotel room? Visualizing exactly
I don't want to know.
that. That's what they were thinking about. Making that play, having leverage, lower than the offensive lineman, getting into the offensive backfield, knocking someone down. Just what you said, set the tone early for this game.
Jeez, you are fired up.
When I see a play like that, I can't help it.
And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. The tally there, minus 2 yards, brings up third down. So time to start going in the other direction as they come up now third and long. Looking to throw. Eason nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
It always helps for a visiting team to come in and set the tone on defense. In fact, when we talked with them prior to the game, they said they wanted this home crowd to feel like they had to hide their valuables when they were in town.
Well, the home crowd quiet now early. See if their offense can take over and get some points on the board. Give them 11 yards that time on the return. And the Bucs will get ready to go on offense. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Here's Ronald Jones, first carry for the USC man. And this will be stopped at the 44. That one good for 7 yards. He was well over 100 yards last week. He told us this week, a little ambitious, said he wants to hit that 200 mark. We'll see.
Makes sense, though, doesn't it? Have we ever run into a running back that had a great game the week before that didn't think that's just going to naturally continue? Just make sure you feed me the football. And that's what they're all about. Continuity, rhythm, number of carries. Just keep giving it to him.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Beat that bitch 17-3, stupid ass.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3. He'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side.
What the flag at, man? What the fuck?
Incomplete.
And 3rd down is a key down in any game you play. And 3rd down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
And he gets this away, and look at this. This is a good one. And this is going to carry well into the end zone for a touchback. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And still a lot of football to be played in this season. We're only in November. A lot can happen between now and January. But if it ended today, they would just be on the outside of the playoff picture looking in. So a lot to fight for.
Yeah, wasn't it interesting in our meeting with the coaching staff that they all made sure to let us know. We know where we are right now. But the playoffs don't start tomorrow. We still got some time, and they plan on putting it together, formulating a streak, get the whole month of December still left to play. They think they can get in.
And they made it very obvious to us that there's no playoff talk in the locker room right now. It's win this game and look to next week.
Excellent focus.
Fights forward for only about a yard up to the 21.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Force the incompletion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in the expected passing situation.
Off play action. Eason. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Vita Vea breaking through to get the sack.
What a nice read and play by the defensive tackle. Never bought the play action fake. Went right for the quarterback and put him on the ground.
You take it right on the 30. Good blocking there. Nearly sprung him. As it is, it'll go as a 19-yard return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
Where y'all had went at?
Yeah. We left there. I had to go past it, but they told me when I talked to them this morning.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. And Charles, if the season ended today, and it's not going to, we still have December left. We're only in November, but they would be a wild card team, and that's great. They'd be in the playoffs, but you know they're trying to bump up to be one of those division leaders.
That guarantees you at least one home game in the playoffs, and that's what you're really seeking. But there also isn't much margin for error for this team, right? Because right where they're sitting, a 2-game losing streak could happen out of the playoffs, so they've got to make sure they continue to keep the momentum going.
Absolutely. There's some sharks smelling blood in the water behind them. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. 2nd and 10. There's the Penn State man. It's Chris Godwin. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain.
I know we love our jobs, and pretty much any play we see, we're pretty excited about.
Yeah, it
Let's face it, that's what we absolutely live for. How about that one?
That was great. And what our camera missed was the fist pump from the sideline after that catch. They're fired out. That's a big game.
I'm not about to sit here and wait on this shit. You feel what I'm saying?
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. He finds his target. It's Evans. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. This game not quite as good as the last, but still over 40 yards between the two. Now Jones. And he's in the end zone. Touchdown, Buccaneers.
Until I do it.
Jones with touchdown number 7 on the year. As his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Extra point by Gay is up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. They've had it twice. They've punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. Let's face it. Every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice, so they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
Off the play fake, Eason. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 44, and his guys will take over at their own 44-yard line. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start the drive with a carry by Jones. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Great way to start the drive. 20 big ones and a first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. They're going to look to throw. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. 2 seconds to go, first quarter. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. Touchdown, Tampa Bay. O.J. Howard, his 3rd touchdown now on the year as the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. Extra point by Gay is up and good. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And they're in a bind early here, down 14-0. Are you worried at this stage or still too early?
You're worried. You're just trying not to transmit it to the rest of your team. You want to make sure that they stay positive, but at the same time, you're wondering, how are we going to move the football? What do we have on this play sheet that can work? Get back to basics is usually your answer, and make sure you find the guy who can move the ball fastest for you if you just get it in his hands.
Yeah, still 2nd quarter. You get points on the board here. I think you're feeling okay. The reception good for 7. It's 3rd down. On 3rd and 2, Eason, and it's incomplete, broken up. But there is a flag down. Let's see what that's about. Thought they were going to force a 4th down. Instead, P.I. gives them the 1st.
And that's frustrating because you think you've taken them really deep into the count, haven't you? Instead, you've got to start all over. That can really, really be demoralizing.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
Here's a throw out wide, complete to his running back right side. It'll be a pickup of 8 on the screen, and it sets up a 3rd down.
I wonder what was going through his mind when he got the play call. He just got sacked on the previous play. He knows they're coming after him again. A little bit of guts to stand in there, take the hit, and successfully complete the screen pass. Really well done.
To throw on third down. Eason. And tight coverage there. It's knocked away, incomplete. Devin White, the rookie out of LSU, there to bat that one away. So touchdowns on their first 2 drives, but looking like that won't be the case here.
Yeah, it looks like someone put their dukes up a little bit, doesn't it? Maybe decided to finally make a stand because those first 2 drives, they got run over. Now, finally, got their feet under them, got a little bit of balance. They're getting off the field.
Back to throw. Eason. And it's going to be batted down, and we'll go the other way with the football. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Bucs are going to take over with excellent field position to boot.
Look, come here, say, come here. Come here.
Pittsburgh. Hey, Charlie.
I ain't gonna look. I don't even punch.
Mike, 45.
I don't even punch. You just smack him.
Go.
Bitch. That's a hard shit. I'm gonna just smack him.
Ready?
He'll come out throwing here on first down. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Tack McKinley in there to get him, and that is sack number 6 now for him on the year. That huge loss on the sack makes this job much more difficult. It's now 2nd down and 22 yards to go. Back to throw here. Looking for Godwin, and he's got him complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for 3rd down. The first down line at the 34 here on 3rd down. They'll look to throw. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Falcons grab it. And they'll start out with great field position at the 47-yard line in enemy territory. So the defense there, opportunistic.
It's nice to give them credit, isn't it? Because so many times it's more a matter of what the offensive guy didn't do. Didn't secure the ball, didn't cover up. In this case, let's just give credit to where it belongs. Knocked it free, made a big play.
2nd and 5 after the 5-yard completion on first down. Off play action. Eason. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by Levante David. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line.
Don't go this way.
And we remind you, coming up at the half, we'll join who, Charles?
The coach.
The coach, Jonathan Coachman, standing by in Orlando. He'll have stats and score. It's caught inside the 25. He'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. A gain of 32 that time. So the big play gets him all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Looking for the... And he's got his tight end, Howard. It's a Buccaneer touchdown. O.J. Howard with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. As the Buccaneers tack on to their lead. So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Nothing much more rewarding than that for a guy catching it.
Not at all. And with what we just saw there,
hey, look, listen.
What's next? Maybe they go up and almost Velcro with their jersey in the ball. That's about all that's left. That play, simply spectacular.
So a one-handed grab in the end zone. Not much more impressive than that.
Blowouts, too.
This will be taken in
No
at the
win by
1.
3. Blowout.
He's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line.
50+.
The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield.
Come on, Grant.
You're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the first half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
So now they'll come up on 2nd and 10, once again from the 28.
Hey, big bro, you nice.
Hey, Sam off.
To throw again. Eason got his man.
Son, you got to be fucking shitting me nowadays.
17 yards.
Nah, they gotta be shitting me. He really just stood there.
Thus far, it hasn't been a real fun half for them, but a play like that may get them off the schneid a little bit, get them loosened up and moving.
Kind of seems like they've been sleepwalking and still sitting on 0 points.
And it's not always making an adjustment. Sometimes it's just going back to...
This is caught inside the 15. A big play there just before halftime. 44 yards. This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half.
I'm going to do one back.
Push him back.
Look. Now if he don't.
You scared.
I'm about to say if he don't, that's
Freeman. His 3rd touchdown now on the year as they are now on the board here in the first half. Extra point splits the uprights, and they'll cut the lead to 21-7.
We'll see.
You still ain't video on that other shit. No.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. This will be fielded on the back line of the end zone. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. You've got less than 30 seconds left here in the half. You're well on your own side of the field. What are we doing here, Coach Davis?
Well, I'm trying something on 1st down. And it's something that's safe. It's something that's been done many times before. A lot of people say it's not even worth trying, but I'm running a draw. I'm running a screen. I'm seeing if something pops. And if it does, that can alter my strategy and potentially get me some points. And if it doesn't work, well, then you just run the clock out and go to the locker room.
Now he'll look to throw here on 2nd and 10. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1.
Now you don't saw this thing in there.
Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. And now a timeout defensively after that 1st down play. So they're going to make this offense sweat out half number 1. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. Sacks, a growing theme in this first half. This is 2nd and long. Back to throw. Airing this one out for Evans.
Yeah, Mike.
And that's going to be incomplete.
You bet?
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. So we've come to halftime and what's already a 2-touchdown game. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
No.
That's for number 7.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
No, you got to score.
I got to score 6 this drive.
3 plays.
3 plays?
Yeah. Skin.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spent the entire halftime just working with them.
Big man.
Here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9.
Let's go. He's crashing. He's checking in.
2nd and 9 now.
Nowhere
to escape, and he goes down.
Come on, man.
Tack McKinley. Make that now 8 sacks for him on the season.
They need to stop to get back into this game, and here's one right to start the third quarter.
Yeah, anytime you go into the lockers with that 2-3 score deficit, you're right. You need that stop, get the football back, and they've done just that.
Series to series, pay to play.
X3, 218, chop.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got a man. It's the tight end, Howard, complete. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw. Got a man over the middle, and it's complete. It's a gain of 16, first down Tampa Bay. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line. They'll set up the throw. He finds his tight end, Howard. That's complete. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. That's good for a Buccaneer first, a pickup of 12 yards. This quarterback now 10 of 16 throwing the football. It's 1st and 10. And he'll work his way inside the 30 now to the 28. Now we're going to get a timeout. Appears we've got an injured Buccaneer. While the training staff works on him, we'll step aside and be right back. 2nd and 2. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. First possession of the third quarter, an interception, so maybe a second-half tone setter.
Indeed, and not the tone they wanted to set. That's the equivalent of running out the wrong door and running into your pool instead of running out onto the field.
Come on, where you at? Out for the game before?
No, but I've heard stories about teams actually doing that back in the good old days.
A lane opens up that time as he'll be brought down just short of a first after a gain of about 9. Nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Score again. Score again.
Score what? 3 or 7?
Any.
The previous run, good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. Eason. It's going to be intercepted the 3rd time.
You sound like a whole garden label.
Picked up by Justin Evans.
Stupid
ass. To right around the 26-yard line.
And that's a great example of ball skills right there, partner. You and I do a lot of games, and I can't tell you how many
games. That's what you sound like.
Intercepted it. So that's a nice job of focusing on the task at hand and coming away with the interception.
They'll try to get the running game going with Jones. And down inside the 15 to go. First down Tampa Bay there, a gain of 13.
A big hole there. How about him handling the point of attack? Just positioning himself so that run could go right off of his backside and deep into the secondary.
And they'll keep on the ground with Jones. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. Up from his linebacker spot, Deion Jones making the play. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Jones. Now Jones is hit. He lost the football. And the Falcons say they have. They do. Often on fumbles, you look at the guy who popped it up and say, geez, what did he do? But, hey, let's tip the cap to the defense here.
Not a problem at all, my man. I'm not even going to tip it. I'm going to doff my cap to him. Congratulations. Big-time play. Knocking it free and creating something good for your team.
Following the fumble recovery, Eason is going to go for a big play. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off right around the 43. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over.
Man, when that?
With a long sleeve shirt.
I know, take that blanket off. It was just on top of his back. It's right.
Oh.
That's
I had a Mardi Gras shirt, throw it away.
Oh, you threw it away. I knew you had
goes
one.
for 24 yards. With that grab, he now sits at 200 for his career, and maybe more importantly, a first down.
Man, I gotta get me that jersey.
Quarterback now, 5 straight completions here in this second half. 1st and 10.
What color it is?
I thought it was white with the gold and the green purple stripe.
Oh yeah, that's I threw that away the other day.
I knew you had one.
Eluding the pressure right.
Oh, that's touchdown.
Take off with it. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A nice job there on the escape and scramble.
You bet I score on this play? Fuck you talking about? On this play? I'm talking about this play.
I'm talking about that, dude.
Yeah, man. You sure you want to do that?
Yeah.
You sure you want to do that?
Yeah, I'm sure.
I don't do that.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw.
You don't know no better.
You don't. You don't know no better. Stupid ass. You don't know no better, man. I'm nice.
From 3 yards out. And the interception by the Bucs D leads to a touchdown. Still plenty of time left in the game, but now a little bit. Get some breathing room with that one.
And I don't want people to think that NFL
why would it be proof, man? You sound winning, but you sound proof. You just seem this might be my 3rd game I'm winning straight, and you still call me proof. What I really gotta do? I'm saying I really gotta beat the fuck out you, son? Huh? Do I really gotta beat the fuck out? I'm saying, so I really gotta beat the fuck out. That's what you're telling me. All right. You want this drama? I'm gonna give you that drama. When I'm ready to do it, you ain't worth it right now. You gotta show me you worth
make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
You gotta show me you worth it in my game. That's you shits.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And here we are almost through 3 quarters of play, and this passing game still has not really found any kind of rhythm.
Put it mildly, because they're not even over 100 yards yet. And in today's NFL, where it's a pass-first league, that is quite surprising. Not many teams patient enough to stick with the run. Everybody wants to advance the ball through the air. They've got to get their timing back.
Back now here on EA Sports. It's the Falcons. They'll have the football, but trailing on the scoreboard as we get set to begin the 4th. Now the 2nd down throw on target. 14 yards there and a Falcon first down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. From the gun, Eason looking deep for Julio. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. Umpire threw the flag, usually always indicates holding, and that's what we've got.
And you know, depending on their positioning, where you are on the field, the umpires get different responsibilities, but always making sure no one's holding.
They're going to be stopped up on this 1st down run. He might have gotten back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
Looking to throw. Eason.
Ooh, nigga trying to get that fit. Nigga trying to get that fit.
Brandon, at least there's one bright side to that incompletion.
What's that?
It wasn't an interception.
Wow. You're a nice guy. That was kind of savage. But correct. No pick, just incomplete that time. Throwing on 3rd and long. Eason, airing it out.
Why you bet, boy? He can't even catch that. Don't see, I'm in front of him. They think I'm going to catch that bit first.
Shot, but it's going to bring up 4th down. Another wayward pass. Things started out poorly in this game, and to be frank, they just really haven't gotten much better.
And all that does is in the secondary. They feel good about what's going on, and they just play better and better.
On 4th down, Eason, he's going to air one out. And now here's another interception.
Down pit, nigga. Down pit, nigga.
Right there at the 22.
I'm about to run it now, but I got them big, that.
The Bucs offense set to begin their next possession. That turnover might just about do it. Here, fourth quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
Exactly right. They played smart, a couple of first downs, and this will just about be over.
And on the stop, DeMonte Casey.
Bottom line, they want to keep this clock going, so they'll take that one right there. They just want to keep falling forward, and they won't put the onus on the big fellas up front in order to bring this one home.
It's a 4-yard pickup. It leaves him with 3rd and 5.
Whoa.
That's it. That's what you want. Straight ahead positive game. Just keep the clock ticking.
The Bucs on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Looking to throw. Open man has got what it's complete. A nice pickup of 23 on the 3rd down conversion. He's been a go-to guy. They needed a big play there on 3rd down. Went his way. It worked out.
It doesn't matter whether they scouted it or that they think he's going to get the ball. He has a knack of finding his way open and connection.
Now Jones. And that play will go nowhere. Losing yardage back near midfield at the 49. It'll wind up being a loss of 2. And that'll make it 2nd and 12. Here we go on 2nd and 12. He finds his target. It's Schultz. 4 yards on the completion, and it sets up a 3rd down.
And partner, I think that's a great example that not all tight ends are created equal. Because everything was right. Got the completion, but he's not one of the more dynamic guys in the league. So even though he caught it, couldn't turn it into much more.
Check, 6-6, pull it high. 5.
The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Looking downfield for Godwin. That's going to be caught. And he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. They were still throwing with a comfortable lead here late, and now that lead even more comfortable.
And your first thought
Licking all that motherfucking nose in my ear.
Went into this one ahead of time that maybe they're seeking some revenge or they just don't like him.
Cooking in that
The other thing that always hits me is, are they worried about playoff position?
Like some good
Are they
shit
worried about, do you need enough points in case there's a tiebreaker that comes into play later?
And following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. This will be taken to the back of the end zone. And no run back here. This will be a touchback, and it comes out to the 25-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, you had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Back to throw. Eason. And that's caught inside the 35. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 36 yards on the play. Looking to throw. Eason. A defensively, I know they have a comfortable lead here in the fourth, but they do not want to give up big plays like that.
They want to finish strong. So oftentimes in this situation, you tighten up underneath in your coverage, and you bring your safeties back. They can pick up anything that leaks through. But in the meantime, upfield, you're making plays on the football.
I see you down, Pitt. Every time you bet, you get your ass get an intercept.
Inside the 5. And the return will stop them well inside their own 20.
Every time you bet, you get an intercept.
Yet another interception, and I just had to double check my math. but it is now 8 between last week and this week.
Well, I just used a calculator. I didn't worry about double checking it. But the thing that always throws me when you see quarterbacks in this type of a bad spot, they're trying to figure out what they can do to change it, and sometimes they try too hard, and they never get out of it. And that's where he is right now. He's just locked in a really bad way.
You want to bet? You want to bet?
Come on, man.
You want to bet? Come on. Come on, bet.
That one looks like he'll throw here. Open man is Howard, the tight end. And they get him down.
And they went from 53 to fucking 13 that fast.
Now the Bucs going to use the first of their timeouts. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
Same class going on last time. Same class going on last time.
All right, you want to bet? You want to play? You want to score?
He tweaked out for the headphones, huh? But that's what you lost 3 bets straight,
have
no?
him on the move on first down.
Bet this one.
Hey, Alpha.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Looking downfield for
Godwin. And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
He will be the throw.
Here now is 2nd and 10, again from the 41.
What is okay?
Ain't no
2nd and 10.
What's that?
And that will be incomplete. 4 ticks left here on the clock. He was looking for Chris Godwin that time. And it's 3rd down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has him staring at a 3rd and 10. They're going to look to throw. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. So fire the cannons. It's a victory here for Tampa Bay, and they were really helped by their defense, forcing 3 turnovers.
I think what we saw in this one, today's defense. And what I mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? It's about taking the ball.
The Pittsburgh Steelers. Meanwhile, for the Falcons, they'll fall to 5-3 with a loss.
That's what's called everything. I could get on now. You said 3 games.
So you touch that game, I'll fuck you up.
You aggravating.
You fuck. You just acting just like a fucking kid, man.
I am a kid. What you think?
No, you're no fucking kid, man. I don't know why would you keep thinking you're a kid. It's your fucking problem. No, I keep thinking you're a kid. Six and 2. Yeah, man. I think I get that division win next week. Yeah, man. Get that division win next week.